After yesterday's collapse, we can see that the market is recovering right now, but the situation is still very delicate because despite today's promising reaction, the indices and almost none of the Magnificent 7 stocks have actually managed to reject yesterday's bearish reaction over here, this bearish signal over here. So what can we expect next? Well, let's see. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan, trader, founder of the 5% Project, a complete subscription service for those who want to boost their performance and don't want to miss out any market opportunities. Every single day, you will receive exclusive analysis, trading strategies following optimal risk management with an approximate 70% win rate. So you can test our service for free for 7 days. Just check out our website, link in this video's description. Now, as we can see here, SPY is making a very nice recovery. It is trying to reject yesterday's bearish signal, but this reaction alone is not enough because we have yet to completely reject a bearish thesis over here. In order to do that, SPY gotta break yesterday's high and close above yesterday's high on the daily chart. Only by doing so, SPY is going to completely destroy this bearish signal over here, which is a possible bearish engulfing candlestick pattern on the daily chart, right? It is literally engulfing the previous bullish candlestick pattern over here. So only by breaking yesterday's high and closing above yesterday's high, we'll have the final confirmation of a complete bearish rejection over here. And in this scenario, SPY will be free to retest higher levels, higher resistance levels like the 21 EMA, or maybe to close this gap over here at $539.43. All right, so SPY gotta reject this bearish candlestick pattern over here. Conversely, if SPY loses this candlestick's low, meaning if it loses $518.05 along with this previous support level over here, we are gonna trigger a very strong top signal, suggesting that this bearish momentum is not over yet. And in this scenario, we could seek even lower levels. The 510 would be a quite easy target to aim. In my humble opinion, we could seek even lower support levels like the $500 area over here, $499, all right, this green line down here. However, we gotta break and close below this candlestick's pattern in order to materialize a crystal clear top signal. The QQQ shares a quite similar chart structure. We have yet to break yesterday's high, but we have yet to break yesterday's low. So it all depends. It all depends on to which direction we are going to see a breakout, all right? If we see an upwards breakout, great. Probably we're going to seek higher levels, higher resistance levels like the $455 or maybe the 21 EMA on the daily chart. But by losing yesterday's low, well, we're going to continue the bearish sentiment. And in this scenario, we could seek the next support level, $413.07 to be more specific. Now, when we take a look at our stocks over here, almost none of the Magnificent 7 stocks have actually rejected yesterday's bearish candlestick pattern. We see Microsoft is still trading between yesterday's high and yesterday's low. We see Apple. Apple is on the verge of breaking yesterday's high, which is very good, but we gotta close above yesterday's high in order to materialize a very nice bullish signal over here. We see Nvidia struggling a lot. It has yet to break yesterday's high as well, along with the $106 support level. Now resistance level, which was a previous support level a few times in the past. We see Google. Google is looking very good. It is looking very powerful. It is trading above yesterday's high. We are on the verge of closing above yesterday's high, but we still gotta wait for the end of the day, right? Amazon is, again, trading between yesterday's high and yesterday's low. Meta trading between yesterday's high, yesterday's low, and we see Tesla trading between yesterday's high and yesterday's low. Tesla has yet to reject yesterday's bearish reaction, but we have yet to trigger this bearish reaction. So it all depends on to which direction we're gonna see a breakout, right? If you're gonna see an upwards or downwards breakout of these, pink lines over here, these two pink lines, which are our main resistance and support levels, short-term speaking. Now, by breaking yesterday's high, we may see Tesla seeking the next resistance level, like the 21 EMA on the daily chart, just like Nvidia. If Nvidia breaks yesterday's high, the 21 EMA on the daily chart is gonna be our first technical resistance level. But what's the problem with these stocks right now? The major problem is that they are still in bearish territory. They are still making, Tesla is still making lower highs, lower lows, right? We don't see higher highs, higher lows yet. Therefore, it is still a bear trend. So when we are in a bear trend, the first thing that comes in mind is to sell when we reach a crystal clear resistance level. Just like when we are in an uptrend, you gotta buy near support levels. In bear trends, you gotta sell near resistance levels. So in order for Tesla to actually reverse this midterm bearish sentiment on the daily chart, we gotta break and close above first, we gotta break and close above the 21 EMA on the weekly chart, and secondly, it would be very good to see Tesla making higher highs, higher lows on the daily chart, so it can actually confirm a meaningful bullish reversal. So far, we don't see any meaningful bullish reversal chart structure over here. There is no technical evidence suggesting that. But I do agree that if we break and close above yesterday's high, we're gonna see a short/midterm rally over here to our next resistance levels. Nvidia is struggling a lot over here to break yesterday's high. Yesterday's drop was quite intense, more than 5%, but if you ask me, if we break and close above this key point, we could easily seek next higher resistance levels like the 120, for instance, our previous resistance level. But again, we are still in a bear trend. So it would be very good for us to see Nvidia making higher highs, higher lows on the daily chart over here. Now, when we take a look at the weekly chart, Nvidia is making a very, very good reaction right above a crystal clear support level, $97.40, the previous top level seen on the weekly chart, which is now acting as a support level over here. If we break above the 21 EMA, if we close above the 21 EMA on the weekly chart, that would be just perfect. We see Tesla in a more delicate situation, right? The technique over here is not that good, but we still see a meaningful bullish reaction. The problem is that the 21 EMA, the exponential moving average on the weekly chart over here, is acting as a major midterm resistance level, just like the 206 area over here. So it's very important for us to see Tesla breaking and closing above these main resistance levels in order to materialize a sharper, a decent bounce over here. Maybe that could be the beginning of a bullish reversal. Now, when we take a look at AMD over here, AMD is also trying to react right around a crystal clear support level on the weekly chart. If we close above $133, we could see something like a piercing line candlestick pattern, which is a quite reliable, statistically speaking, bullish reversal candlestick pattern on the weekly chart, meaning that yes, AMD, just like Nvidia, just like Tesla, has decent chances of recovering. Now, Palantir, on the other hand, is already making an insane bullish reaction on the weekly chart, and it is literally making a bullish engulfing over here. The major resistance level is right now $29.29, as we have been talking about here in this channel for a while, which, by the way, if you are still watching this video and you are not a subscriber, consider subscribing. Click the like button to support me as well. You are more than welcome to the Finance Hydra channel, alright? Now, talking about Palantir over here, as we have been warning here on this channel, $29.29. That's our major resistance level, long-term speaking. We saw we saw Palantir struggling to break this area on the daily chart over here. It did materialize a sharp bearish reaction, but right now, after earnings, in the end, we are making an insane recovery. Palantir is a very promising stock, and this reaction here on the weekly chart suggests that it has a lot of potential ahead. So it all depends on if it is gonna break the 29.29 or not. We'll see. I'm gonna keep you guys updated here on this channel every single day. So again, consider subscribing. Join the 5% project for premium exclusive trading signals and strategies with 70% win rate. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. See you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. Bye bye.